Imagine a system so powerful that it decides the fate of billions. Yet almost no one truly understands how it works. Governments, banks, and even everyday people are all caught in its web. What if I told you that almost everything you think about money, wealth, and economic growth is misleading? Today, in just 5 minutes, we're going to strip away the myths and uncover the raw truth about economics. No BS, no fluff. Setting the stage. 031. Saikang. Economics isn't just charts, graphs, or the stock market. It's the invisible force that shapes societies. Its story begins thousands of years ago, from the first grain trade in Mesopotamia to the gold standard that dominated the 19th century. Visionaries like Adam Smith, Karl Marx, and John Maynard Keynes didn't not just write books. They fought over ideas that would determine how nations create, distribute, and destroy wealth. But here's the twist. Almost every system we rely on today has cracks that repeat history again and again. Origins, 1:130. In the beginning, trade was simple. Barter, coins, and eventually banks. Early economies relied on tangible value, land, gold, or silver. Wealth was finite and scarcity ruled. Societies thrived when production and trade aligned, but even then, inequality was baked in. As civilizations grew, so did the need for a system that could expand wealth beyond physical limits. Rise, 130 big to 2 wings. Enter fractional banking, credit, and fiat money. Suddenly, money was no longer backed by gold. It could be created almost from nothing. This fueled unprecedented growth, industrial revolutions, global trade, and skyrocketing standards of living. Economists celebrated, policymakers cheered, but beneath the surface, the seeds of instability were planted. Because if money can be created out of thin air, who decides when enough is enough? Breaking point, 27230. History shows us the cost of ignoring these cracks. The 1929 stock market crash, the 2008 financial crisis, and countless recessions were all symptoms of the same flaw: excessive debt, speculative bubbles, and misplaced trust in stable systems. When leverage exceeds reality, economies implode, wiping out savings, jobs, and trust. Fallout and failed fixes. 230, 3 Every crisis led to solutions: central banks, quantitative easing, stimulus packages. Short-term relief worked, but long-term risks multiplied. Debt became a permanent feature, governments and corporations borrowed trillions, and wealth concentrated in fewer hands. The system was fixed, but the fixes created new vulnerabilities, a repeating pattern visible across centuries. Modern parallels and shocking data, 3 Today, global debt exceeds $300 trillion, over 350% of global GDP. Governments print money faster than ever, while inequality reaches historic highs. Economists call it growth, but it's really a fragile illusion. The pattern is clear: the same mistakes, the same bubbles, the same crises, just dressed in modern tech and charts. History is whispering its warning, but are we listening? Takeaways and open-ended thought, 4:40. So, what do we take from all this in just 5 minutes? First, money is a tool, not reality. It can expand, contract, and fail. Second, debt is a double-edged sword: short-term growth, long-term risk. Third, economic systems are fragile and cyclical. No innovation can change human behavior. And here's the warning: the next shock could come when you least expect it. Will we learn, or are we destined to repeat history? Call to action, 4:45. If you want to truly understand the forces shaping your life, your wealth, and the world economy, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. In the next videos, we'll dive deeper into the secrets central banks don't want you to know. Don't just survive the economy, understand it. This script is curiosity-driven, with delayed reveals, follows a chronological cause-effect storytelling style, ends with 3 clear takeaways, a warning, and a natural CTA. Word count, 620. If you want, I can also create a scene-by-scene visual plan for this 5-minute video, perfect for B-roll, text overlays, and charts to maximize retention. Do you want me to do that next?